Garden City is a great place to live. It has a lot to offer in the way of retail offerings. It has a lot to offer in the way of cultural offerings. And I think the local units of government work well together to make sure that the taxpayer has minimal burden on them for high quality services.
I think the people of Finney County or Garden City, they make the difference on making you feel welcome in the community. We're still a blue-collared community. Even though people own their own businesses, they still roll their sleeves and work, and that says a lot about the aggressiveness of the community.
I think things are going so well in Finney County right now just because of where we're situated. We have the opportunity to get our product from here to anywhere we want to go in the world. So there's just a lot of great opportunities right now for people that want to come and grow their businesses. We also have a really good work ethic out here. Everybody that's here is here because they really do want to be successful. So there's some great opportunities. Our businesses work well together. They capitalize on one another's strengths, and we have some great opportunities because of that.
I think because we are a community that is so well connected with each other that we have a wealth of volunteers who participate actively and are emotionally and invested in our community, and they volunteer for special events, special occasions, and it just provides a lot of activities, a lot of things to go to. There's never for a lack of something to do in our community.
Garden City, I would say, it's got just about everything the big city does, just in a smaller version. Basically, you got everything that you need here.
If you're bored in Garden City, it's really your own fault because there's always things happening.
We are the largest community west of Wichita and Salina, I believe, in western Kansas. And while we're big in that respect, we don't necessarily have a lot of big city issues. But we do, because of our size, have the opportunity to offer a comprehensive curriculum. We have an opportunity to offer electives and career and technical education programs that probably smaller districts can't afford to offer, or at least they couldn't afford to offer the variety of those programs that we can offer.
I didn't know how the population looked like. I thought, before I came here, I thought everyone would be cowboys. It would be all cowboys. But there's a wide variety. There are Hispanics and Somalians and a Swede. People are very welcoming and it all melts together. Like, this school is a really good example of that.
I really appreciate the diversity in Garden City. It's a great opportunity to work with multiple cultures to build a true community here in western Kansas.
You wouldn't expect there to be a lot of diversity here, but it was the early mid-'80s and the meatpacking boom happened, and Iowa Beef Packing opened up one of the world's largest meatpacking plants. And so my family came out here. Garden City chose to say, this is who we are now. This is our population. I had a good childhood, you know. By the time that I was in high school, the government buildings had signs in English, Spanish, and Vietnamese. You know, not every community makes that choice, but this community, Garden City, made that choice to say, you know, we will become a diverse population. We will be a home for anyone who wants to seek out the American dream.
I believe we have found that it enriches our own lives as well. We enjoy learning other traditions, we enjoy learning other ideals, and we celebrate those. And we are also benefit from all that because we have all these wonderful different variety of eating establishments that you can choose from. Our youth are gaining from that because they're more open-minded, they're more willing to embrace the world as a whole.
I'm from Egypt. I was born and grew up in Kuwait City. I came to Garden City in the year 2000, made a lot of friends, and that shows you that the community is open to wherever you're from. It didn't matter.
Since 1980, with the advent of the meatpacking industry, Garden City, Kansas has seen an influx of immigrants and refugees from across the globe. Most recently, different sectors of business have seen a wide diversity in its workforce, from construction to healthcare, logistics to food service. And the local education system is a great representation of the cross-section of culture the community has, with over 20 different languages spoken. Unified School District 457 has had many years of experience in grappling with such a wide range of diverse learning needs, and has often been looked to as a model for other schools across the nation.
We're really proud of Garden City Schools. We have 18 different school buildings in our school district. We serve about 7,800 students. in our schools every day. We're a very diverse school district. Close to 70% of our students are minority. We have about 1,300 staff members that work with our kids on a daily basis. About 600 of those are teachers. We serve kids everywhere from age 3 all the way up to age 21. And then we also have a virtual school that serves some of our school-age kids, but also serves some adults in the community. We have a real comprehensive academic program throughout all of our schools, but especially at Garden City High School. We're organized around the Career Academy concept, and so we have something for every student, we like to think.
What was more important to my parents was that I got to choose, where we were coming from. I wouldn't have a choice, I wouldn't have a choice for what path I would want to carve out in life. And so for them to come here and sacrifice and work hard, it was for me to be able to grow up and explore, explore my English classes, explore writing, explore theater. And that wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't had the opportunities I did at Garden City High School.
We enjoy an excellent working relationship with the school district, 457 Garden City and Holcomb School District, where we're not seen as a necessary evil. I mean, they welcome us into their schools. They want us there. Going off to training in other cities and other states, and when we sit around and we talk about our relationships with the school, and a lot of times I'm amazed at other officers saying, boy, they're sure not welcomed in their schools. They don't, the educators and principals don't want them in the school. That thinks it looks bad, and they're amazed that we enjoy such a good relationship with our school districts here.
Whenever we get the opportunity, we celebrate the accomplishments of Garden City Community College. Perhaps the single greatest attribute or credit is the success our students have. We change lives. We take in students this semester from nearly 17 countries and 35 states. It's great diversity. It has athletic facilities. It has academic facilities. It not only has experiences for the student, but also the community patron. You can come out and enjoy a music concert, drama, and enjoy our soccer teams. Soccer and golf team just this semester is in the top 15 in the nation. Garden City Community College was recognized as the #1 community colleges by the Rural Community College Alliance for the nation. It's in the top percentages of community college by the Aspen Institute. It was ranked 31st of America's best community colleges. It was considered by the U.S. government as a military-friendly, which is a very prestigious accomplishment to have military-friendly status. So for our returning veterans coming back, we make that transition very smooth and accommodating. So those kinds of experiences, I think, is really what makes Garden City Community College one of the best in the nation, and it's validated in several ways.
From a residential standpoint, Garden City is a great place to live. Over the years, the city has been zoned to have nice, quiet residential areas. We've planned parks adjacent to the residential areas. There's 3.5 miles of walking trails that connect the city. We have a huge sidewalk program. We want people to be able to walk wherever they'd like to go if that's possible.
The cost of living and the ease of getting to work every day, the availability of recreational activities, whether you like snow skiing, you're only a few hours away from the slopes, to fly fishing, you're only a few hours away from the streams, to cycling, to hunting. There's great outlets for hobbies and recreational sports as well. It's just a great place to live, and it's truly one of the reasons why 11 years after I moved here, I'm still in one location running the ministry here at St. Catherine.
Garden City is a great place to visit. We have so much to offer guests to our community. We have Lee Richardson Zoo, which is one of the largest attractions in the state of Kansas. We also have 2 outstanding golf courses, one private golf course, Southwind Country Club, and also one of the highest ranked municipal golf courses in the country, Buffalo Dunes.
We had the LPGA event at Buffalo Dune Golf Course. Southwind had the Pro-Am, which they brought Adams Golf. So there's always things going on. I mean, the LPGA, it's a huge event national-wise, so we have it now in Garden City, Kansas. And first, when they looked at Garden City, oh, this small community. But the funding of that event, we proved that there is a lot of business owners that's willing to back up events to have our younger guys and families and females have things to see and things to do. Everybody tries hard to bring football events, basketball events, baseball events. You know, this last summer we had the baseball club that came into Garden City.
Downtown Garden City, we kind of have a little bit something for everyone. Whatever you're looking for, we can usually hook you up. If you are into food, Garden City is the place to be because we've just about got it all covered. It's definitely a downtown for all seasons. We have obviously our amazing Fall Fest, which brings between 5,000 and 6,000 people down a year. We have vendors, we have all types of food, we have games for the kids. We also have our banner art walk, which happens in August and goes through about mid-October. We have local artists paint them each year. And we also have community-wide events like the Mexican Fiesta. We have the great lighted night Christmas parade. We have the Fiesta parade. We have a Veterans Day parade. You name it, we usually have got it going on downtown. Stevens Park is busy all the time.
Our founding fathers set apart a park on our main street. It's called Stevens Park. It's home to a band shell. During the summer there is the community concerts every weekend. We have the Silver Screen Saturdays. It's home to the Mexican Fiesta. There's just many events that happen there and we're very proud of that place.
Finney County and Garden City continue to explore many different cultural and recreational opportunities to improve the quality of life for its residents and tourists alike.
We're trying to offer a big city lifestyle in a smaller community. We were trying to help even Garden City to be more of a destination because everybody in our surrounding areas look up for Garden City again as the hub of Western Kansas. And I think there's a lot of leaders in this community doing their pieces. It helped me want to reinvest in the community and stay in the community. And again, it's that leadership from economic development in the city and the county that want to see these projects success. We're really excited about the water park. It's going to be an indoor water park, 36,000 square foot. It's going to be open to the community, and we got the new hotel attached to it for the surrounding areas to come in and stay and garden. They can use the water park, play golf, shop. So we're just doing our part to make the puzzle work.
At the City of Garden City, we take pride in helping businesses locally. We do that a number of ways. We try to provide first-class service to those businesses that already exist in the community. But we also try to help and attract new businesses as well. Our departments really go out of their way to sort of work with people as they look to either expand an existing business or to grow a new one.
You know, what's important to businesses is that you have a place where their employees want to live and want to work. So Finney County offers some unique opportunities for businesses to attract really high quality workforce, whether that be, you know, blue collar workers clear through the professional realm. We have a great opportunity here to grow businesses in an affordable environment. So we try to make this the best place they can imagine doing business, and I think we do a good job of that in Finney County.
The residents of Garden City, immediately upon learning that there is a new healthcare professional in town, will almost undoubtedly reach out to them to include them in community events, backyard barbecues, church events, or school events. And if there's nothing formal going on, then the weather's nice enough and the folks are outgoing enough that they usually put something together to include them.
The newcomers are assimilated into Garden City, into Finney County. You know, United Way, Finney County Health Coalition, and all other organizations like that really step up to the plate to help the newcomers when they come to town, and you know, make them feel at home and make that transition a lot easier for them.
Downtown Garden City is on the edge of breaking wide open. We've had lots of developments community-wide, and now we're really trying to concentrate on our central business district. We have just plenty of opportunity down here. We have very few vacant storefronts, but the ones that we do have, we are so willing to help people get into, whether you want to start your own business or what you're looking at doing. But the opportunities downtown are limitless for us.
I think the motto of Garden City is we're open for business. We have many organizations here that help businesses get started. There's all kinds of programs. We're here to help find you a workforce if you need that. We're here to help you with business skills if you need that. We're just a very cooperative and helpful community.
Garden City, it's very unique because we're hungry for different franchise of restaurants or hotels or construction, and that's what kind of helped me building my portfolio a little bit, that there's a lot of opportunities.
Garden City's experiencing a lot of growth, especially of recent years, and that's been in all sectors, in housing, in commercial, particularly retail development, and then also in industrial development, particularly in ag industries. That's really consistent with the growth that's been experienced in Garden City over the last 50 to 100 years. It's rooted in two things: innovation and agriculture. And our forefathers were particularly innovative in the world of agriculture, and that was really the start of the growth of this community, and it continues to be the hallmark of this community even until this day.
The founding fathers, W.D. and J.R. Fulton, J.A. Stevens, C.J. Buffalo Jones, and others had a vision in the late 1870s to turn this part of the great American desert into a town that would last. The first years of this young town's history are full of names and events that prove that people were industrious, imaginative, and resourceful. By 1883, trainloads of Easterners were coming to lay claim on this fertile river-bottom land, lured by land speculators and their own dreams of being part of the great Western expansion. The first church, the Congregational Church, predated the formation of the county. Being established in 1870, the Garden City School District was formed November 24, 1884, with the first schools being established in 1885. The population soared to over 6,000 during those boom years from 1885 to 1888. Many of the people lived in tents, dugouts, or covered wagons, waiting for houses to be built. Through tumultuous and difficult times, many hardy souls have brought their ideas, work ethic, and families to grow and prosper. Now, in the early part of the 21st century, Finney County is still welcoming newcomers and is one of the fastest growing counties in Kansas.
Finney County was established obviously as an agricultural-based economy, but the founders here really wanted to be the hub of commerce. They knew that it wasn't so much about selling one another a hamburger, but selling somebody from 100 miles away a hamburger. And that seemed to work out really well for us. So that same spirit still exists in our community today. The folks that do business here really intend to serve the entire region and multi-states, not just the folks of Garden City and Finney County. So that's made us very successful. It gives us a lot of opportunities that some smaller communities just haven't experienced.
The founding fathers here were entrepreneurs, they were businessmen, they weren't afraid to take well thought out risk, and I think as generations have progressed through time, that those thought processes have been instilled in our community, and we still practice those same things today. I think it's important that we remember where we came from and the values that we have as a community. But it's important as a community exists that you progress and you bring additional quality of life things to your community. We have an ag-based economy, but it's important that we diversify and have other things to drive our economy as well.
Garden is just like good for everybody and anybody. It's full of opportunities, full of jobs. Just Garden welcome anybody from anywhere. You want to come to work, you want to come to live, you want to come visit, just come to Garden City.
I believe we enjoy a great quality of life here in Finney County. I mean, we're so diverse, and for the most part, everybody gets along. You know, we're still a small town. We're growing, which is good. You know, I think we need to, but we still have that small town atmosphere that a lot of people are looking for nowadays.
I've seen a lot of younger families that's moving back to Garden now and taking over their parents' families' business, such as they graduated, they went and tasted the big life, and they still miss the small life. So I think a lot of the younger generation moving back because they've seen that as they grow up or grown up in Garden City. Now they want to come back and watch their kids grow in the same atmosphere.
When I go home, I will definitely miss the people. People here are so friendly and so nice.
They're pleasant, they're interested in what you want to accomplish, and folks really band together and work to accomplish one another's interests.
I think its people are a great group of folks that I'm proud to work hand in hand with every day, that I'm proud to be in a community with, whether that's in church or socially. I've developed better friends in Garden City in 10 years than in my 40 years prior in any other community.
We're a progressive community. We have always had a tendency to expect more, and so that's what happens. We do more.
I think pretty much everyone here has an attitude of, you know, if you dare me not to do it, then I'm going to do it. Where there's a will, there's a way, and that's kind of been Garden City's motto.
We refuse to give up, and we're always going to do something a little bit better than what's required.
The entire community seems to be pulling in the same direction. Whether it's the public sector or the private sector or the not-for-profits, it's a very pro-growth atmosphere, and the community really rallies behind that, and everybody seems to be interested in that overall community goal.
It's entrepreneurial, it wants to continue to grow as a community, it's supportive of new businesses and new employees coming to town, and as a business leader in this community, I very much appreciate Garden City's drive in that front.
It's a unique location for business owners. We got the wind turbine, for example. That's the distribution out there for TP&L, and they bring things on train. So, and then it's distributed by semi-truck. That adds a whole other ball game to what's happening in Garden City. It's easy to get in and out of town and to distribute a lot of material across the country.
With a centralized location and multiple transportation options available for personal travel, business, and goods, Finney County's future looks bright and has much to offer as a place of residence, business center, and tourist destination.
As the economy in Garden City continues to grow, so does the opportunity available at St. Catherine Hospital. As our population continues to grow, so do their demands on our clinics and our primary care, as well as our obstetric department and delivering and having babies here, and all of the myriad of community health initiatives that St. Catherine sponsors.
In the future, I just see us, just growing a little bit bigger, where people are not going to have to leave Finney County to go and do the things they want to do, whether it be for entertainment, shopping, and maybe we'll pull from the surrounding area, that if people want to get away from their hometowns or something, they come to Finney County to experience some of that.
I think Finney County's future is just limitless. I think we have so many opportunities available to us here, and so many great things going on. And as long as we have the spirit that we have, and the people who truly want to be pioneers and want to continue to grow our community, I don't see what would stop us at this point.
We don't know what the future holds, but we do know who holds the future. And it's key individual and leaders making things happen. And I'm confident that Garden City Community College, and Finney County especially, has the right people in the right place at the right time. I'm confident that the leadership at Finney County, the city, and the whole region has a great place to bring your family and enjoy a quality of life that you won't experience anywhere else. Finney County, without question, is a difference maker for our family.